ninja travel to the realm of the Titans, only to discover a new evil is awaiting them. So with the ninja getting power boosts this season, I've introduced the elemental mechs, and then there's just a few other vehicles to supplement the lineup. So the first two elemental mechs are ones that came from official sets. This is the earth and fire mechs. I mainly just did some color cleanup and I guess some gap filling. So like the knees, I didn't like how the Technic pins were sticking out. Added a bit more paneling on the side for the earth mech. And then for the fire mech, it was cleaning up some of the colors, but I also changed out the feet, which not too happy with. But eventually I think I want to add almost animalistic bottom half, since they use the core mech, or not core mech, the elemental mech interchanging system, so I can change out the legs. The next two elemental mechs are for lightning and ice. These two are fully custom, but I started with the little battle packs that gave me the parts to kind of branch out from there. For the ice mech, I went for very dense and armored, keeping the color schemes as consistent, and then adding some translucent bits here and there. But for the weapons, just a large sword and a shield. This mech is built for defense, and it helped that I had a few stickered pieces with the right colors just to kind of fill in some of the detail on the legs at that scale. So the lightning mech is kind of one of my favorite ones. I went for a very slim and sleek design, and then for its legs, used some large bionicle blade pieces as almost like large mantis-like legs. But because of that, it can't stand up on its own, so it just has a kickstand. And then, so as with the leg blades as its weapons, it just has some normal arms, and then lightning almost as a booster. So next up is the Dragonflyer Mark II. So this is kind of a spiritual successor to the Dragonflyer from one of the earlier seasons. This one was built around the function of the translucent wing blade pieces from Prime Empire being able to extend almost like an X-wing, but in a different direction. So I built the function first, but it can only extend each side one at a time, because at the scale I wanted for almost a glider, like a front-end glider, I couldn't connect to the two halves. Also because there's a bit of tension with how they spring open. And then just made the engines kind of out of Technic, and then a two-piece domed cockpit section at the front where the minifig lies down in, and then just continued the regular green out to the tail, which isn't anything too special. So the last vehicle I was originally designing as a tank for a green ninja, but then it kind of became more of a team transport vehicle. So with the side doors on this large vehicle, they open up on each side and can deploy a different style of motorbike for each ninja. So if you look at them, they've each got their own unique bike, but the whole thing is a large vehicle that they can all travel in. So there's the front cockpit section, which can be opened independently on a hinge, so you can have the driver in there, and then there's a door at the back as well for in-universe getting into the main area, but all the roofs can be popped off. So in the back half you can see that it's got fold-up bed, weapons rack, like it's designed for the ninja are on a mission and they're out in the wilderness. This is where they would be staying. It's kind of like the land bounty of Ninjago Darkfall. And then the bikes just fill in the middle section. There's not too much room once the bikes are in for the middle bit, but at least all four of them can fit. The ninja arrive in the Titan realm to discover they are corrupted by crystal. Their new quest is to purify the Titans and uncover the culprit behind it. They are granted blessings by the Titans as they purify them and gain even stronger elemental powers. They find the remnants of the corruption ritual and discover the Crystal King, who has plans to conquer Ninjago. He flees, and this leads to the final season.